Good morning, brave ones. So, somewhat of a continuation of what I shared the other day as far as, or on the subject of divine masculine and feminine and the aspects of sacred rage, sacred love within both or each of them. And again, this is information and insight guidance that I have sought out from my counsel. And when I say my counsel, I realized it sounded like I was going to counseling, which I am, but it's my spiritual counsel. So it is comprised of wisdom keepers, the grandmothers, and various goddess archetypes that I have worked with and been initiated by over the many decades. Okay, so I'm also putting this on my YouTube channel. I think this may be where I will land this sharing and offerings of insight. Okay, so further, if you didn't watch the snippet from the live from the other day, maybe go ahead and do that so that you can catch up on what I am continuing to talk about. So I had mentioned that deep within sacred rage, within these two aspects of divine masculine and feminine, resides sacred love. And it is not, it cannot be penetrated. But I asked for, clarity on that. Like I felt like there was more to that, and indeed there is, in that it cannot be penetrated unless permission has been given. So, and it reminded me of, because I'm a very visual person, right? So my counsel, my spiritual counsel knows that my language is very visual, and my comprehension is very visual. I'm sorry, I have an itchy face. So the more information offering on that sacred love resides deep within sacred rage, and it is encapsulated. It is protected. And it brought up the visual of what we have been told about the pineal gland, right? That it's calcified. So there is a correlation there. But here's the thing. It's been suggested that it was calcified, our pineal was calcified through various ways, but ultimately the goal was to shut down our abilities of sensory perception, right? Basically. And I'm wondering now, there'll be further inquiry, was it that, or was it that it was a self-protection thing so that it couldn't be penetrated unless given permission? Therein lies the correlation, right? And I had talked about the bridging thing too. So, and also, is it not possible then that it's a combination of we gave some permission, not complete permission, or at least some of us did not give complete permission, and there ensues a variety of behaviors and traits and tendencies that have developed over the decades within humanity. Anxiety, depression. You see where I'm going with this? I'm exploring this and I'm sharing while I am experiencing. So, and I like to offer seeds of potentials. And so this is what I'm doing. Think for yourself. Because part of why those that do give up and surrender those sacred sites within us, within our bodies, right, is because there is such a high level of persuasion and compelling that is going on. The seduction is huge. And by and large, humans have been made to be, and I make the reference often, into fat, lazy house cats, that all they want to do is sleep and be fed and be taken care of. So, if you are falsely compelled or seduced into believing that opening up and surrendering these sacred sites within us, because this will lead us to empowerment and power, tap, 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 therein lies that fat cat, that lazy cat, because you're promised. You're given promises. And all of this is laced with half-truths. And that is the foundation of the seduction, of the compelling. Right? Yeah. It gets deep. It gets deeper. But I have to offer it in stages of potentials. Because I do not want to dictate that this is the way it is. I'm only sharing my knowings and what I have come to learn and the wisdoms that I have earned and continue to earn. Yeah. And some people will take this and run with it, just like they have with the whole rage, love, dive deep into the sacredness of them, it. And they've conjured up and created to the best of their ability as to how they are understanding, and that is what they are sharing. Yeah. It is what it is. People will do what people will do. But again, they're looking for a fast track to earned wisdoms. They have not actually done a conscious dive. And some of you understand what I mean by that. Yeah. Be brave. Be the medicine you seek. And I thank my counsel, beloved grandmothers, and all of the wise ones.